Sean St. Jacques, Gary Bailey here with you, joined by the teams as well, getting you set for kickoff between Players Shield leaders Louisville City and playoff chasing Loudoun United in the Eastern Conference of the USL Championship. Danny Cruz has two changes in his Louisville starting 11.
Damian Lass on an excused absence, so 24-year-old Ryan Troutman comes in for his first start in the USL, and Dylan Mares for Jansen Wilson also on an excused absence in a 3-4-3 shape.
Loudoun pretty similar with Ryan Martin's 11.
Just the one change, Keegan Hughes in for Gavin Turner, the young 17-year-old goes back to the bench, and then I think Keegan Tingy will move into that right winger back position, also in a 3-4-3 lineup shape.
Well, we talked about it earlier. It was a pretty tight encounter the last time these two teams met, but when you look at the overall history of this head-to-head, Louisville has dominated. Loudoun's only won against Lou City once in the club's history. You have to go back to July 28th, 2019. Well, we had an hour rain delay, give or take, but it's still a pretty good crowd despite all of that here at Lynn Family Stadium, and we are off and running here in Louisville, Kentucky. Sean St. Jacques, Gary Bailey, happy to have you along for the ride. Louisville can clinch a playoff spot tonight if they avoid defeat. Loudoun could jump up a few spots in the Eastern Conference table if they can stun the league and take down Louisville, who have only lost once here all season. That was a surprising 5-2 thrashing. This group, he gets it out of trouble for the time being, but McFadden rolls it out to the far side. Tries to chop this back. It's Luke Centrally McFadden. Struggling at times, frankly, last season. Even Danny Cruz talked to us about that earlier this season, but he's really improved in 2024. Dia. And they're still in the conversation and maybe track down some of those 2019 Phoenix Rising records for goals and for points if they have a strong finish to the season. Another cross in, searching ball from Dia.
There's only one team who unfortunately have not been competitive, and that's Miami FC. Other than that, even El Paso in the West, they might be bottom, but you know, they're not an easy team to beat, and they've come close on a number of occasions. So there's going to be some good teams not making the playoffs, East and West. Some surprise. I mean, San Antonio, can't believe that they're struggling to make the playoffs. You know, Pittsburgh were Eastern champions last year, and they're outside of the playoffs.
Another chance here for Louisville. Farou makes the save, and it ricochets off of Harris.
Serrano here gets in the box and has that shot. It is so good, and that's what he's done better this season. Last season he wasn't getting these shots, and they weren't, if he did, they weren't causing problems. That's a good shot. Lots of power behind it, which made it difficult for Hugo Farou to control where the ball went to, and it went straight to Wilson Harris, but he was only like 2 yards away, didn't have time to react, just hit him and went out. But that's better from Lou City, testing the keeper.
Davila back into the middle. That could be a foul, yes, against Harris. Bundled in, and that's going to be a free kick for Loudoun at the tail end of a...
Their lineup hasn't changed much last 3 or 4 games. There's been like one change here and there.
Yeah.
It's been the same front three of Leggett, Ryan, and Elmedcar last 3 or 4 games, which includes a win at Tampa Bay Rowdies. So I think Ryan Martin's getting to the point now where he has the team he likes with just the odd tweak here and there. And that, I think, is so important because there's that consistency, that comfort of the people around you that can get you over this line and into the playoffs.
We saw Keegan Hughes off to the side. He's back in there for Loudoun, so it's back to 11, the 11 very quickly here, just past the half-an-hour mark, as Harris steps in here to win the ball back for Louisville. Maris, smart pass out to the far side. McFadden has Serrano for company. Serrano looks for Harris, and Farou makes the stop.
To get it on target, and Hughes does well to limit the damage, but it's not just he gets it, it's a tight angle, it's a difficult angle, you're under pressure.
Winder for Adams. Dia, first time ball, and the chance is missed by Serrano. Excellent build-up play from Louisville.
The one race, Serrano, that's what keeps you in the team if you can score that. Amadou Dia once again does brilliant on that left-hand side. Now, I'm not saying he has to score, I'm saying he has to hit target. And even more so when you've got Philip Goodrum sitting on the bench, who we know is one of the best strikers around. Was it 2 years ago back in Memphis? Phoenix Rising, I didn't think that was San Antonio, I didn't see them struggling either. And yet new teams like Rhode Island have been fantastic. So yeah, it's what makes the USL such a wonderful league.
And this half has been a rather enthralling one. Haven't really tested Hugo Farou to his full potential so far. These two have never finished in a draw.
I'm expecting to see certain substitutions that could bring more heat, especially from Lou City. Philip Goodrum, just wondering if they'll, rather than replace Wilson Harris, play the two of them side by side. Wouldn't that be wonderful to see two great strikers together? And that could be something that the boys in purple, the fans of the boys in purple, will be very, very excited to see. And of course, Jake Morris can come on with fresh legs.
Dylan Maris, smashes it off the upright. And I don't think Farou got a touch onto that. It's going to be a goal kick this season. He almost scored.
That is a good strike, isn't it? So much power, and just clips the outside of the post from Lou City. You know, getting efforts on goal or close to goal. They didn't do enough of that first half. They put a lot of pressure on. They just didn't have much to show for it.
First involvement for Ryan Troutman for Louisville. It's Davila into the wall, and then McFadden scores! Louisville appealed for a penalty, but Aiden McFadden reacts the quickest and gives Louisville the breakthrough.
That's the pressure, isn't it? That's so good of Wilson Harris, what he's been doing, winning free kicks on the edge of the box. You get the free kick from there, then you get a knockdown that just falls perfectly for McFadden. Good finish, good strike, but it's just build-up of pressure, creating good situations there, getting first to the knockdown. Is an effort by Yanis Learman to try.
Davila for Wilson Harris. Harris on the turn, he's dispossessed. And Loudoun tell him to get back onto his feet. Ooh, that was a late challenge that came in. Loudoun free kick, and Taylor Davila is going to get booked for that.
Wow, there were 9 Lou City players in Loudoun's half of the pitch when the keeper had the ball. That's pressure.
Davila marauding his way through. It's an excellent run. Harris trying to get through the pressure. Another faint penalty appeal comes in. Lou City forced to recycle through Adams and then Tosh. 30 minutes of the 90 left. McFadden battling with Awua. And McFadden's allowed to continue on. McFadden into the middle. Oh, what a save by Farou. It's not cleared yet. Now Ryan clears it. What a huge save from Hugo Farou. Louisville denied his second.
Yeah, Dylan Mera is doing so well. He gets a good contact. It's right on target. And as you say, the keeper with a fantastic save. There was a question mark whether that was a foul there.
25 minutes plus stoppage time left. Serrano. Oh, Farou didn't quite get there. Adams is down, and I think Louisville again are appealing either for a corner or maybe a possible penalty. We do know it's a possible head injury, and play will be stopped. And McCabe's ball in is going to be headed away by Philip Goodrum. Falo gets it back, and Tosh into the middle. That cross comes up short, but a second opportunity here. Serrano. Into the middle it goes, and Farou is there ahead of Maris. Just has to be over part of it, doesn't have to be on the line. And McCabe from the corner. Oh, that was a chance for Francois. He missed the opportunity to get a touch onto it. And we talked about it earlier. Any points Loudoun can get at this stage could be so important for them in the playoff hunt. And McCabe is a bit wasteful with the corner over everybody's head, and this ball is played up ahead. This could be a chance for Loudoun. They might have the numbers. Francois coming through. Williamson as well. Wane assesses his options. The cross is blocked by Davila. Came back off of Loudoun. It's a goal kick. And as Louisville reset, Winder finds Perez, who has some space to run into here for Lou City. Here's McFadden. McFadden cuts it back. It's still McFadden. And his shot soars into the seats.
3 in the wall's not a lot from there. I just wonder if he can bend it around this near side even, as opposed to the other side. No, they're going to go the far side by the looks of it.
Williamson. Well out of play. Pretty potent attack to not very much to work with in this one, especially in the first half, but Loudoun have only had some set-piece opportunities in the second half. There's still time for them to create something here, and that challenge from Kyle Adams is going to lead to a booking and another Loudoun free kick. And Goodrum nearly pounced on that.
But the pressure from Lou City has been absolutely brilliant and fully deserving of the 3 points.
Louisville clinch a playoff spot for a 10th consecutive season.